Hey y'all, back with another one real quick. But you know what I find interesting about people as well is that and this is how you know you doing things right and how you know your life is blessed. People get to trying to mimic you, get to trying to copy you and things of that nature, right? And I just say that because I've been noticing that, like, for example, my sister, she's 3 years younger than me or whatever. I honestly never met the girl in person. We've just pretty much talked through social media through the years, FaceTime here and there, text here and there or whatever, right? I'm 30, she's 27. So it's like, because I got my Camaro, all of a sudden it's like, well, I got to get me one too. So she goes out, get her a 2018 Camaro. Cool, do you? I got me my 2010. I didn't plan on having it, but shit, my Camaro looked just like my hair, black and green. Cause I remember I prayed and I asked God for a sports car because I was like, I don't got no kids. I'm young. I ain't trying to be, one of these elderly folks out here in a sports car driving 20 miles an hour when I know a sports car is meant to be pushed. Push the gas and don't be scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how long we're going to be here, so live your life. You know what I'm saying? But I find it interesting. And this is how I know when somebody is like competing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, so I go get a Camaro, she get a Camaro. At one point I was going to school to be a doctor. Then I decided I didn't want to do that because Big Pharma was just BS. It wasn't the type of healing that I give to people on a spiritual level. I'll say that. I knew that I guess you could say my role or my purpose was to help heal people. But I thought as a physical doctor. No, I'm not saying I'm a spiritual doctor because I ain't out here trying to heal everybody. No, because that clinic about to be full. There's a lot of people out here who cling to their demons. They don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to, they just comfortable where they at. And I'm going to leave you where you at too. I mean, it ain't my job. It's not my job to elevate you. It's to elevate those who want to be elevated. Period. God gives everybody a choice. Everybody has a choice. So, that's just like right now with technology. You got the ability to learn, grow, get knowledge, or you're going to continue to be ignorant, And ignorant just simply means you don't know something. Most people, I don't know why they take being called ignorant as being called stupid. Stupid and ignorant are two different things. There's a difference between not knowing something and knowing something and being dumb enough to keep going down the road that you know is a bad road, or to do something that you know has bad results and consequences. That's stupidity. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I just find it interesting how people really be on the low competing with you and stuff like this. Because in my mind, my sister, she had our dad and her mom raising her, where on my end, I just had my mom. So to me, I would have thought she would have had better or whatever. But apparently, you in competition with big sis. Why? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I say it came off like that because I had a conversation with her. And she's like, well, I just stayed with our uncle because, right now I'm just trying to save money. Girl, how you trying to save money? And every time I go on Instagram or Facebook, your ass is in Mexico or traveling somewhere. How are you saving money, boo-boo? It must be nice to be almost 30 years old and a fucking freeloader. It must be nice. You know what I'm saying? Where me, I actually got to bust my ass, but our situations is different. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, there's a reason why you don't live with your mom. You know what I'm saying? And you're staying with our uncle. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he doesn't require you to pay bills. That's why you're staying there. But then you travel in the world. It just amazes me how broke motherfuckers can do all the traveling around the world. But then, because I'm like, for example, I got some time off or whatever that I was going to take. And I was really going to go see my uncle. I wasn't really worried about seeing my sister or anybody else for real. But, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, well, hey, Okay, so you got money to go to all these different spots in Mexico. And hey, I'm not mad at her. Live your life before you potentially leave this mug, you know? Live your life. I'm not knocking her for that. But what I just find funny is, you know, you say, oh, I want to meet you. I want to come hang out with you. Okay, but you don't want to come to Texas. You got every excuse for why you broke and you can't come. But you taking your ass to Mexico and shit. But then how dare me, if I want to go travel the world, go here, go there, do whatever. Well, why didn't you come and see me? Look here, broke motherfucker. No. It's not about you. Stop being selfish and thinking that the world revolves around you. Well, the only time you're gonna see me is if you come see me, then I guess we will never meet. I mean, I personally don't give two shits in this fucking spiritual war that we're fighting on a daily basis, because I'm all about trying to live my life. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, oh, every single second of every single day, I'm thinking about, oh, this person is doing this and this person is doing that and this person is acting like this because they got a demon and that. Man, look, I'm about to just live my life, period. And the only thing that I can control in my life is the people who I allow to enter my life and enter my space. So I just find it funny, like, you know. And then another thing about people when they get to competing with you and stuff like that. See, when I wanted to be a doctor, she wanted to be a doctor. When I started traveling the world, now she wanted to travel the world. You know, when I bought my car, she bought the same kind of car. You know, but her shit got totaled. You know, my shit's still good. So it just amazes me that when somebody's trying to copy you, because at the end of the day, I don't know what kind of conversations is being had behind closed doors, behind my back, and when I'm not around, but God knows. So, you know, if a situation goes a certain way, it went that way for a reason. Everything has a reason, and for every season, hey, you know, y'all know the sayings. But for real, I just find it interesting, you know, because it's a feeling that I had. I'm like, is she competing with me? Like, why are you trying to validate yourself? I knew that you were staying with our uncle for the past year. You told me, he told me. So why are you FaceTiming me trying to justify why you stay with him? I didn't even ask you why you stay with him. So the fact that you're trying to justify, that's because you are trying to compete, but baby, you don't compare. Ooh, that, ouch. People be competing and they don't compare. That's gonna be the title of this. Competing and they don't compare. But it's just strange, because to me, I'm not competing with nobody but the me from last year, yesterday. Because every day, if you know that you've done your best in the day regarding your kids or whatever you got going on in your life, that's all you can really truly do, is do your best. You know, and then even when we're like, you know, quote unquote sick, you still can't do 100% your best. But if you still gave it your best, regardless of how you was feeling, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be on here long. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And comment down below and tell me who you notice competes with you. You know, I just find it interesting. You know, I'm in my own lane, just living my life. And you over here competing and you stressing yourself out because you trying to compete when I'm just simply living my life. That is the craziest thing to me. Anyways, y'all, holla at y'all later.